is, but like if you don't like having your kids at Pride, then all you're teaching is body shaming.
Right.
I feel like kids under 15 should not be going to Pride. That's really sexualizing the fuck out of them. Like, you know, y'all can have y'all talks at home.
And they have like kids' days and stuff. Like they have kid appropriate time. Like the day before the celebration, there's like a kids' day. Yeah, like.
Just don't be surprised what pop up. That's what I gotta say. Just don't be surprised. Don't act like you don't know what's gonna happen. Don't come and
that's
be
a
mad.
parent's problem, and I'm not one.
Exactly.
But I
Kids.
always use the.
You better parent your own kids.
But I always use the example of the.
You know.
Oh, are we?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we just went.
Oh, okay, because
Fine.
woo,
Yeah,
he always gets us guys. We start talking shit and don't even.
We weren't talking shit though.
We, not talking shit, but just whatever. But without the full conversation, just those end
those comments were funny. But I was gonna.
We're just talking about kids who complain about, or parents who complain about
their kids and
kids being at Pride. Yeah. It's just like, don't bring them
these
in.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But like I always think about that lady who saw us at our first parade and she had a little kid and I thought she was gonna do that. I thought she was gonna be like, look away, don't look. And her kid was like, what is going on over there? And she was like, oh, those are sex workers and they need rights. And they just like kept walking and like their day was fine. I know. And it was a little kid and she probably doesn't totally understand, but
she was just like, okay, cool, nothing's weird.
But she didn't learn shame and stigma that day.
Yeah, I wish I grew up like that.
Right.
I grew up literally like believing the stigma and being like, strippers are whores. Then I made a career out of it. So
I was completely incensed at like a 16, 17-year-old and like someone outside of the VU was like, you ever thought about being a stripper? And I was like this little punk rock teacher wearing like no clothes, like wearing fishnets. I was like, how dare you? I would never.
I would never do it.
Like half a year later.
Yeah, like what? I remember being like, you know what my in was though, was that bar. And it was a cop bar. That's where I learned that cops are actually just horny men in uniforms.
1,000%. All of them.
I used to get like paid to like make out with them like around the corner. Like my boss would like be like, hey, here's some money. Go make out around the corner.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. Cops from all over the country would come there, like on their like little fucking whatever. I don't know. Apparently cops travel together.
Yeah, I might be a little fucked up. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah.
I can't hear motherfucker.
Wait, is your thing not working?
No, I got the wrong one.
Okay, you're funny as hell. You're like, hold on, am I fucking
It's not plugged in.
No. It was. Right.
That's
No,
funny.
Mac, here mine's go.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Let me take this time to post the live.
She's
link
like, is
anyway.
anything happening now? She thinks she's done with ear infection. Do you want this?
Just
There
put
you
those on
go.
the floor and all
Mirror,
that.
mirror. Sorry, y'all. Bad bitch malfunction.
You can hear now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cute.
I'm glad you said something down and just go the whole thing and just didn't say nothing. We've been like, girl, what? Were you part of the conversation?
Not at all.
Girl, it's in. This gotta go
Upside down.
Okay, I'm about to breathe.
No, look, when you was looking for these, because I'm still over here tapping the fuck out of it. Like,
You're
this
like,
don't feel
what?
right.
Are you
can
can hear
tell
now
your
though? Oh my god, that's so
This
funny.
is so wrong. This is me. Ew.
It is. There you go. Now you're together. We love that for you.
All right. You guys, this is a swap episode. Welcome back. Woo! Cheers from all corners. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks or some sort of crazy amount of time.
Since you've been here? Since Swap's been here?
Since I've been here.
Mila, do your job.
It's been a while. No, I don't even know what happened. I think I was too tired
A lot.
from
Work.
We've been doing a lot of stuff.
A lot.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
We've been moving.
And then what was I? Oh yeah, it was my birthday week too. So I skipped that.
We went from Ditz to your birthday to Pride. To
Yeah.
right now, like that was a lot.
June was like the most busiest month of all time.
It's been a very social.
Is it over now? Is it July now?
Yeah, we
Literally.
just hit July.
Damn, dude. Happy July.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the July cancers.
This is a
That's my sister.
Even though
Shout
June
out to my
cancers
sister.
are the best. Just saying.
For sure.
It fell.
What are we looking for now?
Here we go.
No, we just broke the
now,
whole
too.
thing. We just broke the show.
Breaking everything.
Nothing, bro. I'm just trying to move her.
No,
the-
this chair-
The chair went down.
Live
Yeah,
with
the
my
chair
lovely
fell down.
ladies.
It's like,
Probably 11.
We didn't get
Ow.
to finish.
It's fine.
You're good. You're good.
I'll sit on my foot.
Ow.
He's like, you hoes are got what you got. Work with it, bitch. Work with it. Can I
Okay, let's. Ew.
She's
Sorry,
like,
I didn't do
oh.
my makeup today, guys.
For me.
Why? Every time. Okay.
Let us know when you're ready.
Hello.
Hey, babes.
We're live
Gang,
now,
gang, gang.
bitches.
We're finally here. We're finally here. Only an hour past our start time.
Oh my god, every time I hear my voice, I feel so bad for everybody. Anybody who has to listen, especially when I'm drunk. It's even worse.
I think you're super funny when you're drunk.
You're hilarious drunk.
I say the craziest
Your
things.
voice-
I love impersonating Mila. I think it's just she's so funny. I like your voice. I think you're just funny.
Aw. She's like, so
Very
precious.
animated.
I have to keep.
She's like a cartoon character.
I'm
I love
gonna
that
keep
shit.
sharing this because now you guys bear with us. Okay.
We're doing our best.
Oh my gosh.
Natural selection. Just stick my tongue out, and anytime a camera comes on me,
So where do we even start? Oh, I guess Pride.
pride.
We just got done with Pride.
That's why we're too gay to function right now.
man.
Hell yeah.
They can tell we only have sodas on the table. We don't even have alcohol. Like
We're not ready for none of that.
We're just trying to pull it together.
I tried to take a sip of this Kharkov over here.
I was like,
so many
don't
questions.
do it.
Why is there a bottle of Kharkov here?
That was
my main
brave.
question.
That was brave.
I don't think I've had Kharkov since I was
High school?
literally a
Oh,
child.
for 13. Yeah, that's why I was like, Mila, I don't care what you think you're going
14.
through. Do not drink that. I don't know the situation. Just don't
Calling
do it.
me, I was like, I'm gonna.
My little
Spin
sister
the block.
asked me to buy her liquor. She asked me to buy her Kharkov. I was like, I can throw in and get you something better.
Yeah, like yes.
We don't have to do all that.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to make you suffer.
No, back in the day, my sister asked me to get her like a 175 a Ron Diaz. You guys, it's like
don't
$9. That's how bad it is.
I don't even
but
know what that
175.
is.
It's rum. It's basically a Kharkov of rum.
Oof.
And I was like,
Anything
so
that's
I got her.
$9 and that big is
No,
just
you know
don't
it's
do
bad.
it.
And I got her that, but then I got her a thing of Don Julio. She like saved the Don Julio for like months, like thinking it's like this special. I'm like,
Well, it
bitch.
was to her.
I'm like, what has Mankato done to you?
Oh, that says everything right there, man. As soon as you said Mankato, we already knew it was over.
Mankato.
That's why I said anyone that's going to school. I don't know one person that went to Mankato and stayed or graduated. I don't know one person that did from Mankato.
Oh really?
No, definitely
my
not.
One.
No.
So if you're that person, congratulations. Let me see your transcripts.
Yeah, my sister graduated. She's a nurse now, guys.
She's the first one.
That's your nurse, the girl who was at the bar in Mankato. Isn't that funny when I feel like when you realize like everybody that's doing their job is just like some fucked up actual.
I'm not gonna lie, it's always
Human
teachers,
being.
right? Because even when I was working at the bar, like
Literally.
specifically Bulldog, like all the teachers would just come in and they were like the younger ones, you know? And I was like, God,
And they're like doing
I feel
coke
bad
and
for
shit.
I feel bad for every single person that we're gonna be looking to hire or do anything with.
When
I was like,
when I
God.
first saw a
They're
teacher smoke a
stressed.
cigarette,
They are.
I was
They're
fucking
so
shocked.
stressed.
When
I was like, this lady just told me not to smoke. And she is smoking inside Outback Steakhouse right now because it's the 90s.
when I
What?
like first was around people who smoked cigarettes and drank coffee, I was like, this is what my art teacher smelled like in elementary school. And then I like always thought like his like breath was like rotten, and like I was like, no, he was drunk too.
Yeah.
What a fun job. What a fun job. though.
Teaching kids art.
Yeah, and just being like high every day. Welcome to the class, guys.
That part.
That's hilarious.
It makes
Okay, sorry. We're
Please,
definitely all high.
anyway, pride.
Oh yeah. Let's start.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, with your Pride shirt on, eat pussy.
Yes.
Eat pussy, it's organic.
They were next to our booth and they were great. They weren't prepared for
They're
everything that
amazing.
we had, but they had a good time. Yeah, it was cute. It's really nice and thick. It's only
Actually, they have a
$30.
store at the Mall of
Mall of
America.
Yeah, they're black owned.
It's called Focused Clothing Line, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were dope.
they were sick. They had really cute stuff. But yeah, I liked Pride. It was fucking long as hell and
Always.
hot as fuck.
So hot.
But everybody was great. I had all the cool T-shirts. There was these two dads, and they both had the fuck Trump shirts on, but they were from Canada.
And
I was like, hell yeah. It's like, yeah, dude. Every time somebody draws like the United States map, they leave out Minnesota.
Minnesota. I know. I'm
like,
so
yes.
happy to be Canadian now.
The Canadians claim us. They even said fuck North Dakota. They're like, Minnesotans only.
Correct choice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but what a pointless state.
Make it a wind farm.
But I did make a lot of money at the Northern. That was like one of my first clubs. Has anybody here worked at the Northern in Fargo?
Yep.
In Fargo?
Yeah.
No.
Because the only times I would go see my sister,
Yeah.
I would go to work.
Yeah. Good
I
times.
just, yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
It's
It
just
was good. It's
just-
interesting.
it's just different. It's just like a different kind of,
It feels like a hole in the wall club to me.
yeah.
But
Not like it's
they have a
all
nice
all
VIP
DJs.
room though.
Yeah.
I remember I had this farmer guy in VIP and he had to be like 500 pounds. While also being high on meth
Yeah.
Impressive.
and also being a farmer. He was getting a lot done. But yeah.
I think
He gave me like $1,000.
some of the smelliest guys I've ever danced for were at the Northern, like just stunk, where you're like, you don't even want to like put your butt on their lap. You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna put a bandana down.
just
'cause
goes
they're
to show
so
you.
nasty. And you were like,
Dakota.
you had to like really think like, is this money worth it?
Is it worth it?
Is it
Yeah.
worth it? You
Every
ask
time.
yourself that a lot.
No, some old man tried like licking my neck one time, and he
God.
like I don't want, if I can smell your saliva, I will fucking throw up. If he would have asked me VIP, I would be like, no.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I will maybe air dances or something.
Mila's like,
Maybe I would just fucking take the money and just like go to the bathroom every 15 minutes. You know when girls do that. Like
Go Febreze yourself.
please get me out of here.
Make sure it's some way so you can transfer it onto
there's
them.
only been 2 times ever, I think, in my stripping career where I have said no to a VIP because they were that nasty.
Really?
That they were like that where I was like, can't even do it. And I felt bad because one of them was really nice, but I was like, and I know, don't make me say it.
I don't think I've
And he
turned
looked at
down
me and I looked
VIP.
at him, I was like, just don't make me say it. And
Don't
so he
make
was
me
like,
say it
okay.
because you know damn well.
That you fucking big
Hey,
as fuck,
hey.
stinky as fuck.
Hi.
But hey. But what else? I don't know. We drank Buzz Balls.
We did start with Buzz
You
Balls.
fucked me up.
Was that really?
I walked off. I was so hungry. I'm like, okay, no, I gotta eat something. I had ate just a little before I got there, but it wasn't enough. It was not substantial. Drank half that goddamn fuzzball. I walked over fuzzball. See, I'm fucking fuzzball. I walked over there. I'm standing there in line for my pork chop because I'm finna tear this bitch up. That sun came over me. I said, ooh.
She was so angry.
Yeah, they're like 15%.
I was so fucked up off that.
She was. My
I was
favorite.
gone for like 15 minutes because I was like, I had to come back together. I was gonna die. Nobody knew. I had a dead ass phone. I couldn't talk really.
Oh,
Can somebody
no.
help me walk over here?
Oh my god.
I was so fucked up.
I was ready to go on Sunday. On Saturday, I was so hungover.
Saturday was a rough day for everybody, but
I feel like I'm always hungover on the Saturday of Pride. Like it doesn't.
Pride
every
is
year.
a long weekend.
it's a very long. We always have to mentally prepare.
But that was really fun. And being on the microphone was fun. Every time I said something bad about men, everybody cheered.
Yeah.
Which was my favorite part.
You are a natural like carnival barker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like absolutely like get over here, slut.
Yeah, and they love it. They ate that shit
That's why
up.
I was mad because I was like, yes, okay, we're gonna have the microphones are gonna be ready, and then they kept dying.
Yeah, those Temu ass microphones.
It was from
not
Amazon,
work.
and I went back and looked, and it did have mixed reviews.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fine, I'm gonna return
Don't
it.
hold a charge, those bastards. Like seriously, I held a charge for like 5 minutes.
I think it's supposed to be an indoor little
Natural
set.
man
I mean,
hater,
it was
that's
only
right.
this big, you guys. Like, it wasn't big. Like, it's an indoor set. It's not a full Pride set.
it had potential.
It did.
There's a previous comment too that you're not wearing pants,
Oh really?
which is true, but she is wearing shorts that are basically panties.
Yeah.
They're yoga shorts.
Yeah.
And I just have long legs.
She's like, you're welcome, dude.
Right?
You have the sluttiest shorts collection.
You do it so funny.
Well, it's not my fault because I just buy regular shorts.
I said that with
And
admiration.
They're so short on me,
My
though.
favorite shorts are when Mila came to the office. She has these tiny little red shorts on that are just nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
Target.
Like, you know the ones I'm talking about? They were nothing.
Flimsy,
And then
real
she just
thin.
had like nothing on top, and I was like, I love this for her.
Yes, yes.
She's like, what up, guys?
I love just being naked.
Yes,
as
I love
fuck.
the naked look. Yes.
Because y'all should see my outfits that are not for the state. My out of country outfits.
Yeah.
Bye. I can't even wear. I feel weird wearing them
Yeah,
in
'cause it's like,
Minneapolis.
why would you?
It's like this is giving Miami. This is giving anywhere
But
down
here.
south.
You have a dress that
Up the
doesn't
border.
cover your titties, ass, or pussy.
Yeah, and I
It's
don't even know which
incredible.
one you're talking about.
It's great.
Free,
It's just there.
free the coochie.
Free the pussy.
Free the
For
pussy.
real. For real. Because we were talking about that the other day, because you guys know that dumbass Hennepin County law where if you can't show pussy if you're selling alcohol.
It's actually a state law.
Really?
Yes.
Because it
King of Diamonds is
gets away with it, that's for sure.
They're grandfathered in before the law.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're the last remaining pussy and liquor club.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that sucks because they don't allow rap music and they censor their music. So you can see pussy there and you can drink liquor, but you can't hear the word pussy in a song.
And it's just too bright. I don't care. I worked at KOD so many times. It's so bright in there.
Everybody has always said that. Always complained about it, how bright it is.
I feel like you're in the dentist office. It's
It's because of all those damn neon lights.
It's so bright, and you're just like, because you know, like how you go to Mall of America and there's that certain section you walk and it's just too bright. That's what I feel every time I'm in there. I'm like, it's too much.
It's a real good spot for regulars, though. That's how Ravon met Greg.
Yeah,
and now. Hello, he'll probably be at my funeral or other way around.
Hopefully the other way around.
I like KOD, except for, I mean, a couple other things, but they are very they're
just good for regulars. I'll fucking take them motherfuckers out the club, but I did not like the
I wouldn't go to KOD
way management runs. You get in trouble if a dude touches you.
Yeah, I was getting in trouble.
How about
I was getting in trouble?
He gets in trouble. What? My bad. But I also like a club where they don't fucking care if I'm getting touched in VIP. When I was working in Wisconsin, I was in VIP, and he was like, I think he was like maybe sucking a titty or something. We're in VIP, and she called me to the DJ, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "My job." What are you doing? I'll leave right now. I do not give two fucks about this place. Like what? Shit was crazy to me. But yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like touch clubs. Some girls really like the clubs with a lot of rules, though.
Yeah, they do.
Do you guys like the clubs with lots of rules or no?
It depends. When you're in a club where it's too much, in Albert Lee, sometimes I'd be like, I'm gonna kill the next motherfucker that touches me.
Yeah.
I would like
Albert Lee's a free for all.
And then I'd like to go to King of Diamonds because it'd be nice for me to not be touched for a while.
Right. Yeah.
I like rules. Don't touch me. Don't look. Don't even. Just shut up. Just shut up. I like rules. I'm sorry. Yes, I got 2 panties on.
I always wear double panties.
I'm a 2 panties girl too.
We all just do that. I think we just because why are we giving them any access for that? Because that's not happening in VIP for me. That we can leave, but that's not happening.
If I just wear just the outfit, my whole coochie is gonna be out. These little tiny ass outfits.
Yeah,
true.
Everything's tiny.
What? Gotta
wear.
it.
It's all them germs around her. I'm not with that. I don't like fully nude clubs. I don't mind it, but this is not my thing. Everybody, after every second, I'll just be.
I want the option. I want to be able to take off my panties in VIP.
That would be nice, but no.
I feel like that would be so great if we were allowed to have that option, because I feel like I would just be like, you want to see my pussy?
That is what it's
Let's go.
That is what it's like at, King of Diamonds is full nude.
No, but you can't even sit with them. You're still on the stage.
No, right. You have to be on the stage away from them.
In Guam?
Yeah.
Mila always brings it back to Guam.
I'd be reminiscing because in Guam you can literally sit on their lap with no panties on, on the stage. We used to get off the stage and attack them, and they would we make a hell of money off that. And then the VIP, I mean, you can fucking VIP there, to be honest. Yeah, they don't really enforce shit, but yeah, and you can be bought out the club.
Damn,
I love it.
It is great.
They do take half your money though.
Yeah,
but they also pay you a paycheck. So I don't know.
And they pay for you to go out there. Yeah, but you have to stay out there to they
don't really pay for you to go out there. They just cover your ticket and you work it back.
Right.
So you pay.
So you pay for it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to pay up front, which is nice.
They forward you a ticket.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good times. I always dream of Guam.
I'll just take the ticket and not show up.
Right. If you escort, Guam is a great place to go. You will get so many tricks. Them Navy dudes.
That's what all depends
will
about.
pay.
It's if you escort, you less rules.
Yeah, and I didn't escort back then, and I think about it all the time. Damn,
just missed out.
I fucked off so much money. I was fucking these dudes for free.
I do love Navy tricks though. They're amazing.
They're great, and they'll spend all their money. They don't care.
They ain't got nothing but time.
Well, they have money just for spending. They have shore leave money that they're dying to give away.
And the guys the submariners that come in off the submarine with their fat ass checks, and they just go straight to the strip club.
They're like, hey baby.
They'll fuck off $10K and just be because they're going back underway anyway.
Yep.
Bye.
They got to be with a bunch of dudes for a really long time.
Yeah,
Like-
and you can tell once they get off the submarine because they be doing a lot of gay coded things. Like having like deep throating beer bottles.
Yeah.
Like contests.
Yep.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
was y'all deep throating each other under that water?
They're like, you'll never know.
And I think they for sure were, which I respected. I would too.
You're totally right. Like they were like talking. My experience was like Fleet Week in Portland.
Yeah.
Always super fun. Like we always had a blast.
Hell yeah.
But you're right. They like knew each other's porn and jerk off habits. Like it was very. They were very intimate.
Oh yeah. There's a saying that like 120 straight guys go on and like 72 couples come out. Whatever the math is. But yeah, it was like one of the sayings.
We're here for all
Hilarious.
of that.
We support y'all.
We do.
Yeah,
We
good
won't tell
times.
anyone.
I'm sure San Diego's a good place to work too, because all them Navy guys
Gotta
are right
be.
there. The Air Force guys were a little harder to crack, but them Navy dudes crack. I just read that Guam is our main foreign nuclear storage site, which makes it the most dangerous location. Yeah, I used to have dreams that we were getting attacked by whoever the fuck we were fighting with when I was there. Whoever.
Deal with me.
I don't even remember who it was.
She's like getting attacked, but like,
Yeah. I'm dreaming of all types of missiles. God damn, what a good time. Anyways,
it's a ramble session today, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Are
our
we done
pride.
talking about Pride?
That's our pride.
I don't even know, like,
Pride was amazing. I had so
yeah.
much fun. This was one of my most like fun years of Pride, and like I definitely was like, it's my age and like reflecting on everything and everything we've been through. Like even that people come from Canada and come from all over the world to come to Minneapolis Pride is like so
Crazy.
special.
yeah.
And
Those guys are.
and we all act gay. I agree. All men do act a little, at least a little gay.
They do. I don't care what you're, especially in sports.
They just
They
like
just
they prefer the company of men.
Because I honestly do think that they are all kind of gay. They do hate women.
yeah.
Very bad.
Very
Yeah,
much.
honestly, if their bros had vaginas, they would just fuck them.
Yeah.
They would be them. They'd be
Definitely.
like, they hang out with me, they get it, they play video games, they're doing guy shit, and we're just over here like, I'm just a girl.
I was reading this thing. Well, no, it was like some sort of TikTok or some shit, but it was talking about how like men like literally just love each other.
They do.
They do.
And that's fine. Love us too, though.
But for those who weren't at Pride,
Don't be homophobic.
yes, those who weren't at Pride,
Right.
Andy did topless tarot.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
so.
So that was super cute.
fun.
That was
It's funny because I
great.
just told Andy, I was like, hey, I hope you know, I like made a flyer and I said you're doing topless tarot. She was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, cool, you don't have a choice. It's already on the flyer.
You said I was doing tarot. I volunteered. My
Yeah, the topless
titties.
part was great.
Yes.
And then
was a great
Callie
idea.
taught so many pole tricks. It was super
You're a good
cutesy.
teacher too.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yeah, you had people upside down and shit.
Yeah, doing all kinds of fun. They love that shit.
I couldn't
And I
even do
remember
that.
our photographer John was like, I'm sorry, I took so many pictures of Callie because she was great. She was the MVP, and I loved that. And the whole time I was like, did you know Callie was voted MVP
Literally.
of the Stripper Awards of 2025? People were like,
cheering for me.
what? They were like, that's so cool. It was like,
Yes,
we know.
I'm
we
the
know.
hoochie of the year.
And everybody's always like, she looks like a Barbie.
She does, you do. Always looks like a Barbie.
Yes, I think it'd be the
girl.
pink. It'd be the pink.
I do.
And you're beautiful. Just
Just hot girl shit.
Yeah.
And then Mila was our professional cat caller.
yes, cat
On the
calling.
Loved it.
I'm great at it.
And I was the organizer. I got everybody there. I got everything set up.
Yeah.
I just made sure everybody was there. And then I made sure, everybody drank either water or tequila.
Yes.
I was just making sure everybody was fine.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was
good.
fun.
Really fun. I love the interaction from everybody.
We appreciate all of our volunteers. Thank you for helping us.
I'm in so many people's pictures.
Yeah.
I don't even know who, but so many
Yes.
people came and took a picture with me.
Oh, yeah.
This one couple was like in love with me. They came back like 6 times.
They did. They
and
kept
then they
coming back
finally asked for
around.
my number, and I was like, here.
Yeah. You're like,
I guess I just give out my number to anybody.
She does.
I don't know if you're gonna get text back, but you got
if
it.
you have Mila's number, text her a picture so she knows right away.
There's like I'm even known to like I will like text like this one dude I know like once a year. Like I'll just reply back like once a year, like what are you doing? He's like, oh, is this our once a year conversation?
Yes.
I'm like, yeah.
It feels like you're welcome.
I used to call a guy who lived in a tree. He was
What
like
the
one of those. He was like one of those tree savers, and me and my friend like we were watching some documentary and he put his phone number in it and we could like call him when we were drunk after work. We're like, you cool, man?
That's so funny.
Goddamn, talking to Tarzan over here.
Yeah. What? Of course.
It's crazy.
I expect
Tarzan.
nothing less though from Andy.
Yeah. Andy always has the crazy shit.
I love that guy.
You know, my ex, he was in the Navy, but he would get drunk in downtown San Diego, whatever, and he would like wake up with like the homeless people. Like, he told me he woke up in somebody's tent and he traded them a shoelace for something that they had, and I'm like, a shoelace? What could I have possibly needed that for? But maybe they just didn't have one in their shoe. But anyways, yeah, and then they would call him all the time and he'd bring them pizza and 40s and shit. Like, they loved him. I was like, they probably also thought you were homeless, which is hilarious.
He brought joy.
Yeah, a little pizza and 40s and a good time. Let's fucking go. He was like the light of their day at night. So
Probably
good,
the year.
good for them. Hilarious.
Waking up in a tent is crazy though.
Literally though, like, what's going on here?
It was like, Pride was my first time ever doing a tarot reading for like people who aren't like my friends or whatever. And I was fucking nailing it all day. And then this lady, she was so cool.
I was gonna say, are you talking about Marie?
Marine, of course.
Hell yeah.
Love her. And I'm reading her tarot and like,
Little old lady.
I'm like, the tarot's telling me like her husband's about to die. And I like don't know her. I'm like, I'm gonna say this like, hey lady, your husband's about to die and it's like not your problem. And she was like, oh, that fucking alcoholic, don't I know it, did it to himself.
Oh my god.
I was like, I love you, Marlene.
Energy though.
They know what they be married to.
Who is H? Hey.
Hey.
Yes, nonprofits are the best.
Yes, we did do everything for well, we did. We took tips. We took
Oh,
tips
at Pride.
at Pride, whatever. But it
Yeah,
went back into all the
$1.
stuff because I mean, like we had to pay for like the photo booth and like all the cute stuff, but all that stuff was.
Yeah.
If you're looking for those pictures,
Oh
message
yeah,
us.
I was gonna
we
say,
have
are we gonna
the link.
post the link?
Yeah, it was in my mind. I was working
Yeah.
on the whole maintenance.
I just didn't
of the
even know
links.
if we had it yet.
Yeah, I just got it. That's why I just got it.
Yeah, there's a link for everybody's pictures. They're gonna be so cute to look at.
They're very fun, very cutesy.
I also wouldn't say we put this on for free. It actually costs a lot of money to be present at Pride,
Yeah.
and it's a value to us to participate in Pride, and because sex workers started Pride, and we deserve to be there.
Hell yeah. They should let us table for free.
Absolutely, they should. They absolutely should, and they should acquiesce to the community demands to not have as many police there. And hopefully, as we expand capacity, we can be more involved in Pride planning and things like that. Because like I was saying, like, our Pride is huge. It's like the second largest Pride in the nation.
Really?
It's really big.
Yeah, I think ours is like the second after San Francisco.
Oh,
Like,
shit. I did
Yeah,
not
so
know that.
Minneapolis Pride is historic and important, and so are we.
Hell yeah.
I made like a bunch of cute free coloring pages that were all about like sex work
gosh.
positive, pay sex workers, do all this cute stuff.
Those are really cute. If
know
there's
they
more,
were
I
so
want
good.
them.
I love that you can always tell when we're all reading at the same time. We're all like,
I'm like, because it's distracting. I'm
we're
like,
all
what
like-
is he saying?
but you guys can always donate on our website. That's great. Or like, just show up and support and like do things.
Yes.
We love
If
that.
y'all be wanting to know how
Yeah,
much
I'll
stuff
post-
costs and where the money. If y'all want to participate, just give us the coins and we'll show y'all what we're going to do with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a link in the description that I'll put on the episode. And there's also, you can always just go to the SWOP Instagram page. It's just SWOP MPLS, and all our links are there.
Yeah, and on our link tree because I'm very diligent on keeping up with that.
Which reminds me, we should talk about the maintenance hose.
Yes.
Home
Wait,
maintenance.
home maintenance.
She's a
maintenance
hose.
hose, not a janitorial hose. Yes, dude, Athena. This is Athena's thing, right? Event.
Yes.
Athena's event.
So, well, it's a SWOP event, but Athena
I'm
kind of
excited. Well,
I
yeah.
put a lot of those stuff together. I do the things. So we're creating a one-day experience for sex workers to be pampered, fed, cared for, loved on by other sex worker practitioners. It's all about softness, luxury, rest, because we deserve that.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Our job, sex workers are all healers, so it's time to get poured back into and those kinds of things. We're hiring 10 specific BIPOC sex worker practitioners and facilitators to come out and do like hair, skin, nails, tanning, massage. We have like a movement facilitator. We have like a rest kit maker, facilitator, all these kinds of things. We have like, gonna have so much good food. Oh my goodness. When I was looking through the menu, I was like, whew.
Ooh, there's food too.
Oh yeah, there's food. We're gonna have like,
Do we have a masseuse yet?
yes, we have 2.
Okay, I'm gonna book.
Can
that.
we get massages?
Yes. After,
God, I just wanna know if I can-
You guys better pick your one thing you're doing because everybody here is volunteering. Volunteering.
Yeah.
But we'll have like a huge mimosa bar, NA and mimosas.
Dude, I'll be a bartender.
Oh, we already have
That's
one.
cute.
Oh, well.
But I'm just kidding. You can be, you can do
Whatever.
whatever you want, Mila, if it keeps you there.
I know people be like, what
I
are you
can
doing?
become a
I'm like,
bartender.
just
I
like,
can do
whatever.
Depending on the time Mila gets somewhere is when Mila gets her job.
Yeah.
But Mila does be doing stuff. She does be working. Like,
I be
do a
doing
lot.
stuff.
you know, it's like a really big event. Like we have like a professional decorator, like all types of stuff. So it's gonna be like
Yay.
really big, really cute. We're gonna have the capacity to take about 45 sex workers to come receive services, just to come and do things. The
It's gonna be
sign up,
amazing.
yeah,
I'm
no,
so
it is.
excited.
I'm actually really excited. I mean, it takes a lot of planning, and it's like we are being sponsored by Rest Roots. Yes. And so they're gonna be
Okay,
helping
dope.
I was like, they're helping put this together. So
Rest
That's
Roots,
amazing.
And that's like they're connected to Nexus.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like always like
Okay.
one more thing to leads to
Cute.
one more thing. Yeah, and so they're amazing, giving us like a very nice thing
Yeah.
for this. So I'm very, very excited. I haven't posted the date yet because they're called Rest because they believe in it. So they take a little bit slower than what I'm used to, like just very quickly moving on, getting things done. So that should be coming out probably in the next week. But we do have like, what do you say?
He's just stupid. He keeps commenting. I'll volunteer to do a titty sucking station.
Yeah, he did say that.
Limit 1 tip per lady. Shut up. But
You gotta choose your good side.
Yeah.
long story short, it's like a whole spa day for sex workers, by sex workers, and we're hiring 10 BIPOC sex workers, facilitators, and practitioners, and they are being paid. So I think we still need a couple more, right?
Yeah, we have 3 more.
Okay, there's 3 more
That can
spots.
be
Apply because it is a good little payday for you too.
Yes, we are paying the practitioners $500. And it was crazy because I asked everyone what their rates were, and it was significantly not even close.
Oh, really?
So that's why I was like, just kidding, you're still getting $500. And they're like, oh, that's great. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Amazing.
So yeah, no, it's like super awesome, and I'm very excited. It's
Hell
gonna come
yeah.
together, but it's like, I'm still doing the works on it right now, so it's just like,
I'm excited. I hope all the sex workers show up and come get a fucking spa day for free. That's
Right.
amazing.
that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. And to clarify, you're looking for BIPOC practitioners,
Yeah.
but all sex workers are invited to come and get
Yes.
services and enjoy the day together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is free for all sex workers. We've had a lot of submissions from people who are not BIPOC, but this one specifically, you have to be BIPOC in order to get paid to be a practitioner. You can volunteer your services all you want. We do have a volunteer on our Linktree as well, but to be paid, you have to be BIPOC and a sex worker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And a
I'm
sex-
like,
you have
and a
to be
sex worker,
both.
yeah.
And
I told my
we have a lot
friend,
of one or the other kind of situation,
Yeah.
and I was like, sorry, I gotta be both.
my one of my friends was asking, and I was like, oh shit, you gotta be a sex worker. I said, quick, go sell some porn.
Quick, suck a dick.
Quick, send somebody a nude for money.
No, but it's been great, and then we even from a lot of people who aren't sex workers, they're like, "This is amazing! I'm so happy you guys are doing this."
It's such a great idea.
Yeah, no, it's and then even the venue that I chose is black owned.
Fuck
Everything
yeah.
we're doing is
I like that.
all centered around
Let's
BIPOC.
fucking go. I
Yeah,
love that
so
for us.
I'm very excited. That's gonna be like the generic details because
Yeah.
until
Well, that's good. I
until
feel
I
like that's
lock
pretty
in the
spot
next
on.
3 people, that I'm not posting the rest.
Yeah.
You know, the secrecy.
Yep, bring y'all asses.
Yeah, so go on our link tree. There's the practitioner and the facilitator one is on the same link, and then if you want to volunteer, because you don't have to be BIPOC to volunteer. So those are people that would be doing like, if you want to help part-time, if you want to help set stuff up, if you just want to help do cutesy things, you want to be like a part, you want to be in the space.
My face just looks so crazy. Oh, yeah, because I was like, what are the volunteers doing, actually? But yeah.
Mila always
all
wonders
that
what is
shit.
everyone doing, but I have the clipboard and the list I have
knows
jobs
all the
for
things.
everybody. I know what everyone's doing. I know when everyone's taking a break. I know
Perfect.
everything.
You need to like start a PR company or some shit.
Oh,
Because I picture you like in, remember, what was that show, Little White Rich Girls, Laguna Beach or some shit? No, The Hills.
oh,
Do you remember? When
I
they
was
were,
like, what?
You remind me of like the owner with like the clipboard.
Yeah,
and, like,
no,
running
I'm like
the
the
show.
one that keeps everything like real tight and organized around here. That's for sure.
Yes.
What a beautiful personality trait to have.
And then we have Mila.
Yeah.
It is lovely. Yeah. What
Yeah.
is it like knowing like what day it is?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
literally wake up every fucking time I wake up on a Wednesday. I'm like, I'm not doing anything today. And I'm like, fuck.
She's like, wait, we have our meeting.
I do have work today.
Yes. Like, you
I
only
like-
got to come in one day a week.
I frequently wake up and go like, where am I?
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I'll be like,
What is life?
Sometimes I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I didn't even get to nap for as long when I woke up at 1 p.m. And then I'm like, I'm such a bitch. These bitches are probably been awake since 8 a.m. And I'm like,
I do.
I'm sleepy.
I'm like the one in
Very
the group that's like
not.
up very early. I think
You be up early.
You're up
Is it just
early.
Athena then?
It's just a thing.
I just don't sleep anymore. I go to bed super late. I wake up super early. And I think me being even more full time in school,
Yeah.
is like even this summer. Everyone's like, you have summer off. I was like, no, I don't. Like, I'm still super full time. Like, I'm just constantly like, something's always needs to be done.
Yesterday I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I just watched YouTube for 3 hours and I went back to bed.
Yeah.
If I ever
like,
text
that
y'all at 9 a.m. or before, it's because I've
You were
been
still up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's never good when you're like out partying and then you see the sun's up. That's when I know it's like, ooh,
It's gonna be a
what am I
rough
doing in
next
this
couple
person's
days.
kitchen?
Yes.
Where actually am I?
I'm the only one in the group chat that's at all hours like because I need to get my thoughts out. Then y'all will read them when you read them.
Yeah, we'll get to them when we wake up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless there's been a lot, then it's hard to catch up.
Andy's like,
on.
I'm
Oh
not reading
yeah.
it. She's like,
I'll be in there tugging.
I know. I'll be like, y'all need to Cliff's notes me. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what that means. LC.
LC.
Lick coochie.
Oh, are you talking about from the Hills, Lauren Conrad?
Yes. Somebody look at you.
She would be good at what's
Did
that
I
one
just
show?
fucking decode? I feel like I just killed that.
Yeah.
What is
Nailed
that
it.
one show? What like with like guess the numbers or the letters?
yeah.
With Vanna
Where
White.
they have to click it.
Jeopardy.
Yes. And it turns around. Yes. Yes. From the hills.
It's
You
hard.
might.
Is Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
Well,
You saw where we were going.
you can
with
tell that I just have
You might
Netflix.
have you might not have children, but you are a millennial mom.
God damn it.
What's that one show with the guy and the thing?
Oh my god! Today I was talking to Mike and I was like, "Who's that black guy who tells jokes?" He was like, "Great description."
Any other
would've said
DJ?
Tell me why. Tell me why. It was Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that right away.
That is the main.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
wouldn't have
black
guessed
dude
that.
tells funny jokes.
That's the primary.
what we're talking about here.
I think Cat Williams, Kevin Hart.
Hilarious.
Cat
though.
Williams.
Cat Williams is so fucking funny,
is
actually.
funny.
He's
I don't think Kevin Hart is like really that funny anymore.
You know what? I don't think he's that funny anymore either. I just like his
He used to
work
be
ethic.
so funny though.
Kevin
Oh
Hart is-
hell yeah, he be working.
Because he switched from doing the comedy, going to more movies.
he's
and
silly.
I wish I was one of
He's
his
silly.
kids. That's what I wish.
Oh,
Let me be one of your
No,
kids.
I wish I was Cardi B's daughter.
Oh, she's I agree.
True. You know what?
This is-
I would even, I'll be a lot
Adopt
of these
me.
people's kids, actually.
Cardi.
Should they just take us in as a group?
Please.
And Pookie and Jet. I wish I was
That's
their
fine.
kid, too.
But
then I'd be white.
Kevin Hart is shit and always was.
I mean, his first one was funny.
Controversial.
I feel like his
opinion.
first Netflix show, what the fuck is it called? His first special was funny.
I think
She's
before he
was
really-
hella big.
Yeah, he was funny as fuck.
But I don't know.
I don't know if I have any flowers for Kevin Hart, but
I love his
I saw him
work
in person.
ethic.
I thought he was really funny.
You know who's low-key a nerd? Kevin Gates.
Yes.
oh no,
he's
that's
super nerdy.
that's not surprising at all.
He reads vampire books.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was talking to Mike, though. He's like, that's because he was in jail.
No, that's
They ain't got
because
shit else to do.
no, that's
I was like,
because
damn.
he's from Louisiana. Like they.
Yeah, I
like,
just listened to his podcast with Theo Vaughn. It's really good, actually.
it's like, that sounds fucking.
He's like a
awesome.
cutie. I'm like, oh my god, wait, nerd? He's so nerdy.
He's just nerdy and freaky.
Yeah.
He's just just
Like his laugh is even nerdy. I'm like, oh, don't laugh around me. Just whip your dick out, because I know he can.
I feel
fuck.
like I was gonna say I feel like you're a match for Kevin Gates. Like Kevin
They would
Gates
have a great
rides
time.
Yeah.
the line of really hot and just like a touch. Maybe I'm a touch afraid of him, but you fear nothing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, and I just couldn't go Muslim for him.
And you don't have to.
I'd be like, I'll put
He's
it on. and
not
then-
even real Muslim.
True.
I know he was like, I'm Muslim, but I ain't that type of
Kevin
Muslim.
Gates.
I'm not the kind who practices. I just.
Kevin Gates rules. Kevin Gates
Yeah, he's
also, like all great men, got all of his magic from an amazing woman. And like everything we love about Kevin Gates is actually what is her name? Dreka? Dreka's personality.
Yes.
Like all his like
Oh,
his-
his ex-wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think
She
she
fine
They're
as
not
hell.
ex. They're still together. They're still married.
No,
No,
she
he's
left
with Brittany
him.
Renner now.
Oh,
No, they've already divorced too.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
No, they
Yeah.
just get
Oh, maybe she
divorced.
can go back to being a hoe.
She wouldn't be doing
No,
this.
her whole
believe-
entire brand is like, I'm not a hoe anymore, which good for her. It's getting her money.
I mean, it worked for
Like the bag, however you see fit.
Damn, what's her name?
Shira Seven says that like reformed hoe to like spiritual lady pipeline
It is crazy.
is very real.
Uh-huh.
What's her name? Black
And then
China.
back
She
to
did that.
hoe.
Black China?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's all
that's literally
Jesus-y
what she is
now.
now. She's very-
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She's like into working out in Jesus now.
Yeah.
So.
I
So
feel
she's
like
literally on the
it's
pipeline.
just like a business plan because
Yeah.
it's gonna get you hella clicks and shit when you go
100%.
from that to that.
Absolutely.
I just feel like it's just good marketing. I don't believe none of you bitches.
I know. Okay, because
So-
side note. Okay, I only really talked to Andy about this, but from 90 Day Fiance. Okay,
Oh my God.
The one,
Our obsession.
Our obsession. Okay, but this is like previous ones from the chick that was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then she was.
She had an accident in her living room and found Jesus.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
she was a,
What kind of accident are we talking about?
She was a
don't
club
know.
promoter out here. She
was
was
a-
a, she was a hoe.
She
out
was a
here.
ho-ho. She was a
was
blogger.
a hoe,
She's
and
a
she
very
knows.
successful hoe.
But then she went on any day, found Jesus.
She's
a
gorgeous.
so hot. And so then I posted on my Facebook and I said, she's just doing this because she's setting up for her OnlyFans. And I forgetting
Such a good idea.
Forgetting she's from here. Her people found me and were attacking me. They're like, no, she's not. And I was like, well, then she's doing it wrong. She's
tried-
doing it wrong. Because if you see me on 90 Day or anywhere else, y'all know what I'm doing.
She tried to
Right.
Y'all know what
she
I'm
tried
signing
to
up for.
marry this like 49-year-old virgin
Virgin?
from like I don't remember where in Europe. Somewhere very
But was he rich?
Nothing, no.
Okay.
He was
Still
like
lived with his mom, had nothing.
he was like a part-time fisherman.
What?
Like, it was bad.
It was so we were like, this isn't even like.
Why was he on
try
the
to
show?
be Relatable. This was because the whole
The
show
90
is
Day
crazy.
Fiancé.
Yeah, it's 90 Day Fiance. She was like, I'm so in love because they both found love in God, and I was like, okay, and but you still have to look at him every.
I don't
day.
know why, but that just turns me off.
Like, there's like there's like a little bit of ugly where you're like, oh.
All
yeah,
I
they're
hear
kinda
is
cute,
I'm in
not
a
that.
cult.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm so sorry about
Culty.
religion. I feel like organized religion is fucked up. Shout out God and whoop whoop whatever, but like
Yeah.
the organized religion part is where you lose me.
Not God
Well, for
and
anyone that
whoop-de-whoop.
wants to know, they did not.
You know,
make it.
whatever the universe.
Whatever you want to call God, whatever gives you purpose.
I
that's
think I'm just like
beautiful.
spiritual. I'm like
I
something
like
happened.
what I like when I like it. I like to do. But yeah, no, they didn't make it, and that's why I brought that up because of the Heaux to Jesus pipeline.
She's on it hard.
Yeah.
I know some
Looking for
real
your
cute
OnlyFans,
strippers that
still
are very religious, and it's cute.
It is cute. I mean, I have like a lot of stripper friends that are very religious, and we like pray.
Nobody would ever think so. I'm like, yeah,
know. No, they
hoes
are.
pray too.
Yeah,
They
we
do.
pray before work and shit. It was
Yeah.
so cute and always made me feel like so positive. And
Yeah.
They do.
So cute. There's some girls at Seville that will do like a prayer circle. It's so cute.
that shit makes
I'm
me
just
feel
like,
good.
I just got I'm not
We
joining
was like,
it.
I got some dawn. We about to go have some fun.
Yeah. Or the church girls will be like, do you need me to pray for you? I'm like, no.
No, not the church.
I'm
not
like,
those
yeah, let's
ones.
pray to fucking for free healthcare, please, because I'm fucking dying.
If you really want to know.
Yeah.
you can pray for whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can ask for whatever.
But like everyone's different. Like a bunch of us, like we all have altars. I have altar.
I feel like a lot of us are like
Yeah.
very witchy type shit. Like
Yeah.
lots
Absolutely.
of altars, lots of. I remember this one girl in Guam, good old Guam, but she was definitely a witch. And she would bring like this spray, and she would like spray it on us for money and shit. And
I
like,
love
she
that.
would like say some words. I don't know what she was saying. But good times.
Well,
She
was
was
she
a good
making some
time.
money?
I made some money.
Yeah, there
she
you
was
go.
so crazy.
If you're not though, can you really?
A lot
believe
of
it?
strippers in Guam, though, I do feel like some at least half of them are running away from something.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's a great place to run to.
Yeah,
But
because you'll make some money.
it's a good place to hide for sure.
Yeah, this one girl was there. She was like running on a manslaughter charge because she got
Murder.
Yeah, and she had a tattoo of a devil's
Tail coming out of her butt.
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
She committed to her.
No, she was from Portland.
Oh, really? You know, I lived in Portland.
Maybe you knew her then. One time she was trying to beat up a customer and she ran all the way out in her G-string and was attacking him with her shoe. Good times. Good times.
Portland's crazy. Whatever she did, she was defending herself.
Yeah, I think that she ran somebody over when she was drunk, but
It should be happening.
maybe it was an ex-boyfriend.
They shouldn't have let her drive. That's not her
Why
fault.
were they in the fucking street? Let's start there.
The
I'm
church
just
ladies
I
that
know.
bring
I don't
gifts
know what
to
they're
the
hoping
club
for.
as a
but
sign
they're
of
hoping we're gonna
hope.
stop,
Those
but all we're
church
doing is
ladies that
shaking our
bring
asses
gifts to the
every
club.
even
I know,
harder.
it's so funny.
God.
Those church ladies are hilarious when they bring like socks and shit. Like,
Bring in cookies and shit.
and
No,
like,
bring me cookies for sure.
Yes.
well,
and
that's
lip
what-
gloss or some shit.
that's what all the strippers are like. Just bring snacks. Like,
Yeah.
No, the rest of it was useless. Don't even bring the bag.
One of them
Stop
used to
wasting your money.
One of
Just
them
bring
used
the
to be a
cookies.
stripper, and I don't know if they just say that to like get in or whatever. But
definitely.
she
was-
always says that she used to be a dancer. They
Because
never
if you were, you wouldn't be here doing
they
this.
never say anything like bad, but they're just
I wanna
like
see
they're
proof.
trying to get you.
Right.
They're just trying to make
To
you
leave
feel
the
bad
industry.
for being there.
Yeah.
Like they just them are like just hovering, and you're like,
Someday
okay.
I'm gonna find that more precious than Ruby's book that they gave out. Because you're right, it's all about like you're too good to be here. You'll be safe.
I hate when guys say that to
right.
me. When they'd be like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "What are you doing here?"
The same thing.
I'm here for what you're here for. They're like, "You could be doing so much more." I'm like, "So could you?" But here we
Exactly.
are. Is we're just
Yeah, like what are you even talking about? Are you gonna
hate when
fucking
guys
hire
say
me
that.
then?
No, I'm talking about the customers.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
yeah,
hire
do you have
Bitch,
a-
unless you're gonna pay me, what are you talking about?
I've actually made a lot of connections with
Right.
guys not saying that in the strip club. Like I've made a lot of.
Hella girls
Yeah.
make really good networking connections, and it's
Yeah.
like also you can just give me your money.
100%.
If you're gonna suggest another job for me, you better have it.
Yeah, very much so.
Like what?
And if
are
I-
you hiring me right now?
And it needs to be better.
Yeah,
Like, don't give me a worse or lateral job. Like,
Yeah, and also don't make me show up. I don't want to be on a schedule.
I'm not going
No
to.
thanks.
I won't be on time.
She said no thanks.
I've
I
never-
literally just went back to the
Anywhere-
club yesterday for the first time in like a month.
Anywhere I've ever worked, whether it's in a club, whether it's in the service industry, they all know I'm not gonna be there on time, but I am coming.
Exactly.
And I will
Right.
come and I will work hard when I get there, but I'm not gonna be on time.
You get my job done.
Never being on time.
Never.
It's
I'm
just
just
time
not.
limit shit. Schedule.
I tried to be that person for a little bit, and I was like, I just can't do this.
I just lied to myself. Like today, I definitely laid on my couch until 5:34 p.m. and I was like, I should probably get ready. But we're supposed to be there at 6.
No, that's
okay.
that's how our meeting was. We were supposed to all meet at 6 o'clock today, and we couldn't even get here until 8:30. So
yeah,
A 9 to
no.
5 job.
Name a 9 to 5 job you consider over stripping or at least the
Nothing.
hourly rate.
Wow.
Oh, the hourly rate? I do like 100 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, the hourly
Hell
rate.
yeah.
I just would
100
do.
an
I'll
hour.
work, I'll
would
work
do-
8 hours a day for $100 an hour.
Absolutely. And
You would wake up and be
For
at
$800 a day?
But
yeah.
you would work a 9 to 5 consistently.
every day, all
Yeah,
5
that's
days.
what I'm saying.
for
Every day.
800 or 1,000 a day, absolutely.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to see if Mila meant it.
Yeah.
I would do anything.
If it
that-
was guaranteed, I wouldn't see anything wrong with that. I'm not talking about 40 hours.
That's what I'm asking.
Let's not go crazy.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
I'll do
A 9 to
part-time. I'll do...
No, a 9 to 5.
See, she's already
is-
negotiated down to part-time.
No, because now
She's
you
not
make me
coming.
See,
think
that's why I asked. I was
I'm
like,
overly
a 9
ambitious
to 5
in my head.
Girl, that's why I had to repeat it
Yeah.
for her because I knew she was lying.
Okay, how about a job?
Like besides sex
You
work,
know what?
obviously.
You know what job I love is my job at SWOP.
I was
I love
I was gonna say the same thing. The only
We have to
thing,
pick a different one though. We have to pick one that you wouldn't.
Oh, one
You know
for
what
like-
I would be good at? I feel like I would be good at being a nurse. But strictly because of
Mila
the
can't even
sex.
keep her own blood sugar.
You-
girl.
No, but well, neither can any diabetic bitch. Like, hello, that's the fucking
that's the
problem.
problem.
I'll save you, but I won't save myself.
No, I say myself every day.
I know,
That's
just messing
I think
with
you'd be a
point.
good nurse because you wouldn't be squeamish.
no. I'm strictly there to fuck everybody.
Okay, not sex work, bitch. Like,
But
not a
that's what
porn
they be doing.
nurse.
They be all fucking each other, and I just want to be there for like the work politics. Like, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the tea.
Okay.
Who is the surgeon fucking?
Okay, none of these are the right answers. Mila her job would be on a reality show where she's pretending to have a job and she fucks everyone there.
Yeah, that's a real job.
People
That
do
is a
keep
real
asking me to go on Love Island, and I'm like, oh.
Mila would be hilarious.
You'd be
'cause she would
perfect
make
on Love
all
Island.
the dudes feel
I
terrible
would make them
because
all cheat on their
she'll-
girlfriends.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
You know, but Mila had to be like the one, or is it?
You don't even have to
No,
try.
not this one. What's that one show?
Huda? Oh, no.
I don't know none of these shows. I don't
It's
even know
not
what goes
Love
on in
Island.
Love
It
is
was the
Blind,
show that
or
just
Love Island.
happened where they're all the couples come and they're trying to stay together. And
Oh,
then
that's the best one.
yeah. and
Isn't
then-
that Love Island?
No.
No.
The couples are already there and they're trying to stay together. Temptation Island or
Oh,
whatever.
I'd be great.
Yeah, and
She'd
she'd
be
have to
great.
come in and be the hot one that's like, I'm gonna fuck all of you, and then she does it, and it's great, and then she blows up even more on OnlyFans.
They would totally.
That's like the thing.
Guys are not hard. They're all cheaters.
All of them.
Does anybody like
All
pretend
creeps.
that they don't? Does
Yeah.
anybody win at that game?
No.
Does any man
Oh no,
like
one couple
not
did.
fuck anybody?
Well, one couple did, but I'm pretty sure it was because just no one wanted to fuck the boyfriend. Right. No one.
Yeah, you
I
just
was
brought
even- I
an
was like,
ug-
that guy
you just
doesn't have a
brought an
chance
ugly
at any of these
boyfriend.
guys,
Yeah,
So,
girl,
you know,
no one
and
wants
then he
him.
proposed to her and did all. I was like, we saw it coming a mile. But
Boring.
if anyone had been going, he would have been gone.
But I agree with what you said. The only thing I did give up dancing for was to run SWOP and definitely make way fucking less money. And
Yeah.
you still kind of have to do sex work on the side to maintain yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's
okay,
like worth
that's true.
doing. And yeah, I currently am dreaming of being the mayor of Columbia Heights someday.
Oh my god, cute.
Isn't
I
that
think we all could be. People ask me all the time, like, why don't you and your friends ever run for anything?
I'm getting assassinated.
I'm like,
immediately.
when we do, you'll know.
I just feel like
Immediately.
get out of here. She's
It's
so
They bring up every single one of Mila's videos ever.
they literally just fucking arrest me because they're like, you said too much illegal shit.
Oh my god. Okay, so can
By the
we-
way, everything I say here is lie.
allegedly. allegedly.
This is all alleged.
Yeah, alleged.
Since we're in like legal territory, can I talk about Diddy now?
Oh my god! Why did I almost forget about Diddy?
You can't.
Ew.
Didn't he?
It's so gross.
We can start off by being disgusted with society. Once again, they prove they hate and don't believe women,
That part.
especially black women. And
Don't
I was
have
actually
sympathy
arguing with people on
for
Facebook
victims.
today.
I was watching. I was reading it. I agreed everything you said, but I already knew. I was like, I'm not gonna
always
not gonna
arguing
jump
with
in
the same person.
because I just get too heated. So I just don't even.
I'm just
I
like,
don't
how do
fight
you
with the
sound?
trolls anymore?
And then be like, well, why didn't you just report it earlier? Because of look
Look
you
at how
were
well it
acting.
went this
Yeah.
time. And then people's like,
What are you
why
talking
didn't she
about?
leave? Like, we
Oh, I don't know.
literally,
Maybe because he threatened to murder her 700 times. What the fuck are you talking about?
we literally watched
he's been
on,
watched her try to leave.
on film her try to leave and him beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, why are we even asking stupid questions? It's
Very.
actually on video that she tried to leave, and y'all saw what happened.
But what really fucking
And
killed
why are we
me.
talking about Kim Porter? Didn't he like murder her?
Yeah, right? All these people who died of pneumonia, all of these things, like, these are open secrets, right? And, like, one of the things that, like, killed me today about Diddy, like, with the verdicts, like, I was like, what the fuck does it mean that he was found guilty of transportation for purposes of prostitution? That is the definition. That is the modern definition of sex trafficking. And I was like, I didn't have time to research today. Thank God for TikTok. But I was like, what in the actual fuck is that statute? Like, because I was like, they pulled that from way back. Like, that's old shit. It's the fucking Mann Act.
I was just gonna say, is it the Mann Act?
It's
law?
the fucking Mann Act from 1910,
that
which
they
is
made to be racist. By the way, it was so that black people couldn't bring white ladies across the border.
for them to use a law from 1910 to help him avoid accountability for what he definitely fucking did. And I won't comment on RICO because I'm not legally knowledgeable enough about RICO or anything like that. But that's the fucking definition of sex trafficking. And it is wild that they pulled out of something from 1910 out of their absolute ass for this. And further, like, more. further the fuck more. Like, this decision paired with the Depp decision, which, like, if people remember the truth of the Depp Heard situation, like, he was suing her for defamation when she spoke about the abuse she went through from him.
And everybody had his back. It was so crazy to watch.
These are legal statutes that will, in fact and in law, silence generations of survivors. And it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And like,
Repulsive.
yeah, people maybe don't feel sympathetic for Amber Heard or all of the black women that Diddy hurt and all of the like sex workers who were coerced. People have no understanding of what coercion is.
At all. Especially men that love to fucking comment.
They do. They
Like,
do. That's why I couldn't.
Have you ever been raped or beat up or coerced into anything?
Even if
If
they
not,
did,
shut the
they'd
fuck
just be like,
up.
whatever.
If you're sympathetic to Diddy or Johnny Depp or Trump or Epstein or any of these people, you are also a rapist.
Yeah, you probably did some fuck shit.
Please stop. Well,
Like,
no,
why would
don't.
you defend that?
Actually, don't stop talking about how much you support these people because
I'm
now,
clocking
to
you.
know.
yeah, you're going on a fucking list. We keep track too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1000%.
snaps. Yeah, men and like some women too seem to think that women are complicit in abuse and rape. Like all because she's also had consensual sex. Oh, she was a freak. She liked it. Did you guys know that you can be a freak and you can get raped?
1000%.
Hello.
And you can also be a sex
What are
worker
you talking
and
about?
still get raped.
Yeah, you can
Like,
take consent away at any
Consent
time.
can stop at any time. Exactly.
I
That's,
think-
I just don't
that's
know
a big problem.
what's not clicking.
I think that concept of consent is like so key, and like there are men who very much think that consent is a pass or not pass, and they don't understand what you just said. Like it's in every moment there is consent.
Right.
And it doesn't mean you have to ask in every moment. It means you have to pay attention to the people that you fucking treat them as human beings at all times.
Yeah. If we're having sex, literally having sex, and you like start choking me and beating me and I say no and you keep going, now my consent has been taken away.
Okay.
It's not actually that hard to understand.
Because
You've probably just done it to someone
even
before.
Even if you're not saying no, because there's like situations I was talking to this girl.
Read
and
some
she
body
was
language.
Like, she was, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say is the body language. This girl was like literally froze up, couldn't say no, starts crying.
I know, if I'm crying,
If you're crying, it's
think
not.
this is a
yeah,
kink?
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just, it's just so many fucked up things and like the whole situation of just.
Yeah. And what I hate to see is like men that I actually like used to have respect for, like acting like, first of all, acting like just because he beat the Rico that like he's some like cool person. 50 Cent did say something funny. He called him the gay John Gotti. That was kind of funny.
He's always fun.
50
He's
Cent's
always
gonna be
funny.
He's always going to be funny.
But it's like that doesn't mean he's an innocent man.
No.
1000%.
Like he's very guilty of what he did.
Very.
And
And
now all of a sudden men want to act like rich black men. You all of a sudden being like, well, that's the justice system and he's not guilty. Oh now the justice system is working.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. But when y'all are getting shot and killed in the streets by cops, is it working then?
Yep,
Is it working
exactly.
when you
Lots
get
of
sentenced to
picking and
prison
choosing.
for 30 years for selling weed? Is it working then? Oh, but it is working if somebody gets fucking acquitted for
Who has a ton of
raping and
money.
beating women.
Like, yeah,
Oh,
just
that's
like-
when the
yeah.
justice system is working. Okay, got it.
And we're
Got
all like
it.
super traumatized from the details of this trial.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
super traumatized by how many people knew what was going on, like the depths of how dark this shit got, how fucked up it really was. And then there's
Yeah.
no bringing it back together. There's no healing from this without justice. And now people are saying like, oh, it's all on the victims to like have personal lawsuits and all this stuff. Like they've already been dragged through the public.
Yeah,
they've already lived
exactly.
through hell multiple
even
times.
Dude, I couldn't even handle like 2 weeks of bullshit on like online. Like I couldn't imagine like
Just
being
this,
like
just
Cassie.
being this public. Oh yeah, no.
And
for
For
everybody's
real.
calling me like a whore who asked for it. Meanwhile, I'm fucking traumatized. Like, shout
And then
out,
and
shout out to
even
her
like people
husband.
who were
For
talking
real.
so much
Now.
shit about her, saying
And
like
her.
she shouldn't have took the money.
Bitch,
Also,
what
she-
the fuck? He owe her more money.
Yeah,
If
100%. So she's
not
just-
only am I taking the money, I want more.
She
Yeah.
needs
The
more
fuck?
money. They
And
all
just
need
the
more
money
money.
doesn't replace the harm.
No.
You can
all.
at least pay them.
No.
At all, and you forget the ages of these people at the time.
Yeah.
These were young women with ambitions.
Everybody want reparations until we asking for women. Oh, but you guys understand reparations when you're asking for yourselves. Okay, got it. Got it.
No,
Yeah.
give me the money.
Like what?
I'll cry in Puerto
'Cause
Rico.
I'll take the money.
Yeah, bitch. Excuse me. I am crying at you
Yeah,
now.
I need a moment, you guys.
I'm traumatized, but at least I can buy this house.
But it really fucking pisses me all the way off. And we live in this culture with all these fucked up ideas of what anti-trafficking is and what protecting women is and what like it means to be a survivor. And, you know, all these folks, not real like trafficking survivors who help each other, people who are really in it for the community, that's beautiful. But people who use it as a political platform, people like Trump, I don't even understand how they get associated with stuff like that, because their policies like include child trafficking, like border separation of families is child trafficking. Children going into the system and not being accounted for is child trafficking. Like all of these things. And then we have situations like this where people are proven on record to be using their work environments, like he was, making people do things like this. And then like all the way up to like Epstein, like our fucking president was, and the former presidents were friends with Epstein, were on the flight list. Like the files from Epstein have never been released. The only person in prison,
Because they were all there.
they were all fucking there.
Yeah,
Fuck the Clintons, fuck
we have
Democrats
predators
too.
that are in charge. So it's like, I'm going to protect my boys.
Right.
Like,
And then we have like these are like actual child sex trafficking rings, the things that we're told are the worst, most evil thing in the world, which they absolutely fucking are.
Right.
And one person's in prison for it, and it's a fucking woman.
yeah.
That is crazy.
No.
That part is crazy.
Not one person who purchased sex from a child or purchased a child was punished for that.
How crazy is that?
Right. And like, fuck
it's really
Ghislaine,
sad that
she
it's not
deserves it.
surprising.
But so many men deserve so much worse.
Yes. Of course. We take her down. So
Right.
stupid, dude. Infuriating, actually.
It
Don't get
is.
started. I had to turn off the notifications on some of my posts because I'm like, I will argue with y'all for hours.
I just don't have the energy. I can't. Like, I'm already drained just reading everything, let alone like going back and forth arguing with someone, because even like with all this going on, you know, trolls will take their jabs of like, well, this is what you guys want, decrimp, and that's not.
At all.
We're very different on, we all agree that all this is terrible and what we're asking for is completely different.
Yeah. Somebody was like, oh, isn't this what you fight for? He shouldn't even be charged with that. And I'm like, yeah, I think that somebody being charged with prostitution is fucking stupid. Obviously.
Absolutely.
This is not prostitution.
Right.
Exactly.
Trafficking is wrong.
And I think a lot of people need to understand that we all think that.
Yeah, we're in no way promoting trafficking. It's super fucked. It's one of the worst things that can happen. And if the act itself isn't criminalized, there's more space for safety and for more room, like, to make it an industry of people who want to be doing this work.
Right.
No one wants to see children in these predicaments. And it's like super fucking sad, because the reality is, as a society, we don't take care of our children. Our children should never be put in positions to have to survive in the first fucking place.
Right.
So these are wildly different issues. And like, some of the sex workers involved in this situation didn't know that, like, how much coercion was involved and things like that. Like, that is not consent. There are these very, like, basic things that people need to understand. Consenting adults is a very deep statement and a deep, like, state of being.
Yeah.
And that's not what that was.
No.
Like, at all. And all of this just, like, all rage and, like, holding space for victims today, because it was very fucking traumatic to have gone through this whole trial and have this be the result. Like,
Yeah.
Literally.
Really sad.
yeah. Sorry, everyone.
But these are the conversations that need to be had.
Absolutely.
Because even as we're like talking about this, I was like talking to you guys. I had to write like a 6-page paper on the difference of trafficking and sex work for my psychology class to understand like what's going on. And it's perfect like that it rolled into all this. So we were able to have that conversation while using like Diddy as an example and like those kinds of things. So if you want to read the fucking paper, inbox me. I'll send it to you.
Ooh. Post it.
It is a really interesting intersection in those, like, these things, and especially when there are stories that involved male sex workers, people are even less sympathetic to them as being like potentially victims and things like that. I can't remember his name, but there was a major contributor to the Democrats, and he was out in California, and he was a gay dude, and he hired escorts, and he would drug them, and like they would die in his house, and it happened multiple times before he went to prison.
Oh
because,
my God, I saw this story.
do you remember this?
Yeah.
His name was Buck something.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they finally caught it. I'm pretty sure he finally got caught up. But like, yeah, all of us knew going into this and seeing how the dialogue was unfurling, like, oh, some really disrespectful things are about to be said about sex
1000%.
workers for
Oh,
a
yeah.
really long
1000%.
time. Yeah. Yeah, Diddy put us way, way back. And I think it's another thing, just like Epstein, where it's been this open secret for so long. Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't even know, but like Michael Jackson lived with Diana Ross when he was a child. Things like that. So like this Hollywood, this like entertainment industry grooming thing, grooming of yeah, and like it's
Weirdos.
Yeah.
Hella old ass people were hanging out with Justin Bieber too. He
I
was
was
like
just
10.
about to say that.
Why are you guys
That's why he's all
partying with a
fucked up
10-year-old
right now. It was
weirdos?
Diddy.
Yeah, they're weird.
they're-
Grabbing
no,
on
hella. Like, what are y'all
Yeah,
doing?
no, it was very strange.
Unless y'all at the VMAs. I don't know what y'all doing.
You know.
Or the studio. That's all the places you need to be with a child.
With these children.
They don't need to be at the fucking after party. They definitely don't need to be at no Diddy party.
100%. I don't care which kind of party Diddy party it was.
No.
You don't need to be there.
Even if it's a kid's birthday party, y'all can't
They don't need
go.
to be there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Y'all can send a birthday card in the mail, but we not going over there. But, you better send an certificate or some shit. No.
All right, dudes. Let's wrap it up here.
Yeah, because we just got deep,
It's
guys.
time to go eat.
We're starving.
I'm hungover from last night.
I was promised food like 4 hours ago.
my bad, Joe.
No, that was a fucking great way to end it. I'm about to clip that.
And I think this was good. We left a lot of room for conversation, so put some shit in the comments.
Yeah.
Message us, hang out with us, whatever. Let's talk about it.
Can't wait till spa day.
Yes.
I'll post all the
It's coming up.
links. Yes.
Apply.
Hit me
But I know he loves his little jet.